back to Satisfactory. I have nothing new to say today, so let's go straight into it, and as it does the things, I will do the things. I need to load the right game. There we go. Probably actually a bit loud for me. Hopefully it's alright for you. Yes, today, as the title suggests, last time we got bombs and made a little shit still factory. This time, we're going to keep the bombs and make a slightly better, probably still a little shit still factory. Mostly because we need it for versatile frames and automated wiring. Actually, I don't think we need it for automated wiring, but I am going to do automated wiring today as well, because the next step on my title, doesn't make any sense, is gonna be a jetpack. I want it, I'm going to get it, you can't stop me. But yes, step one is going to be sorting out and changing up my still factory. I am going to completely get rid of the iron pipes, because I don't think I need them right now. Yes, I do, I need them in the status. I'm going to keep 2 iron pipes going, and the rest are going to go into steel beams, which will then go into a combination of frames and what are they called? Encased steel beams. That is the plan for this factory. I will then take my little copper section up over here. I'm saying it like I've actually prepared a plan. I'm just fucking blagging it. I will then take my copper factory, which is not a cap factory. This is all temporary. Say it with me. Temporary. And then I'm going to create that maybe... This is a nice bit of empty land. I'll create a little copper factory over here. Which will make me my stators. And... yeah. That's going to get me to jetpacks. And then I might explore a little bit. Or I might try and fast track my way over to... what is it called? What am I fast tracking? Hopefully I'm going to be able to stream slightly longer today, slightly easier, as I've changed my setup once again, slightly for the better. Could have done this all on the opening screen when I said I didn't have any announcements. Don't worry about it. But yes, that's the current plan. And yeah, I've changed my setup slightly. It's a very professional change. I've put some notebooks under my microphone, so it's close to my mouth, without me having to lean down. God, I'm a professional. I'm close enough. So yeah, I'm going to go empty out my inventory because it looks very full. And then I'm going to get started on that steel factory pretty much straight away, because I don't think I need to do much else. Is this set up for splitters? Good. Rid of that. Go pop the Mercer Sphere back in base, and back in the hub, and all that stuff. And then yes, I will get on to making my lovely, lovely, lovely factory. Lovely. You can tell I played some other games since I last played this, which is why I'm a bit forgetting all the buttons, but I will remember them. Eventually, maybe. But probably not. Get rid of that as well. I've got full inventory with a bunch of stuff that I'm not sure if I need or not. Quick wire, yes. Leaves, no. Concrete, yes. Don't know I need that many encased steel beams. Go. On which buttons to press. Can you tell? Just keep like that on me for now. No point having 5, I've made so many of them already. It looks like I need some more reinforced iron plates. Probably don't need the I'm looking at it and I can't remember the name for it. Probably don't need the screws on me right now, but having a few screws just laying about is quite useful for a few things. Yeah, I'm going to go grab some reinforced iron plates. And I think that's all I'm going to need, bearing in mind I'm not very far from my base, to start on the whole making this steel factory actually function. If you didn't see it, last time I unlocked something. Pretty sure. Come on, brain. Work with me here. Another long day, brain, where I've had a very long day. I think I've got this all up and running now. Ish. That's supposed to be 150. How much does this do? I haven't played since last time I played. Yeah, this should do. We'll be running at 100% efficiency. Why do you all seem to be overflowing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you should all be running fine. I don't know why you all look like you're overflowing. Because of you. You're overflowing for some reason. Oh yeah, because I ran out of screws. I remember now. But now the screws should be picking up. Should be running at 100% efficiency. Let's see if you get up to 24. Just about. Almost. Come on, you can do it. No. I'm going to do... There's a little trick. Just turn them both off just for a second. Because they're basically on 24, but they're just slightly off. And then if it fills up to have enough screws hanging about... Oh, you need a 60. Yes, that should work. There we go. So now if I start pumping them in, that should knock them up to working at 100% efficiency, hopefully. Assuming I did all my maths right when I did this the first time round. No, because you're not working at 100% efficiency. You are, though. I clearly did my maths wrong when I did this. Very wrong. I'm thinking... That not right. I'm just going to stick you up to 75% and hope that fixes itself. A few more rods. I might come back and look at that at some point. But for now, like I said, this isn't what I'm meant to be looking at. And that's just making me infinite of those. Can't get to right now because I'm too short and I don't have my jetpack. But I reckon I have enough smart plating to just... yeah, I reckon I have enough smart plating to... Oh, fucking words are hard, man. I have enough smart plating to finish this section, so I need the rest of it, which is what I'm doing. Coming back over here and sorting this shit out. Because it's a mess. I've also watched back, I haven't been watching back my streams, I keep saying I'm going to, and I mean to, and I do want to, because I want to get better, but I did actually manage to go and properly watch back my, my 9 Souls stream that I did on Saturday. Where am I going? Good question. Yeah, I managed to watch back my 9 Souls stream, and it was pretty good. Need some work, and that's what I'm going to do. I keep you there. No, I won't. That's going to look ugly. As we can tell, I'm all about the looking pretty. Sorry. I was saying that I watched back my 9 Souls I watched back my 9 Souls stream and took a couple of pointers from it, hopefully. Including the fact that I continually fuck up my words. Like that. So I'm going to try and... I looked it up, and apparently I should try tongue twisters. You can tell I'm really shit at them. Tongue twisters should help me with my pronunciation of things, so maybe someday I will get slightly less terrible at speaking. But, you know, someday in the very distant future. 240, that's all this can take right now, isn't it? Buttons, what are the buttons? All the buttons. 270. I'll leave it at 240 for now. Need to up everything at some point. But yeah. I also listened to myself complain about my back hurting, which is why I've just decided that I had to come up with something, because more than a little bit of the stream was me just going like, my back fucking hurts. Which obviously isn't good for me either. So yeah. That's the idea. How many is 240 divided by 30? 8. I'm using the alternative recipe here, which is why I am building these up. There we go. Building up some smelters here is because the alternative recipe, solid coal, I think it is. God damn it. Yeah, solid. That'll do. Solid. Words are difficult whilst I'm trying to do this. I can't remember what it's called either. It's something that requires iron bars, iron ingots instead of iron ore. Goes into the foundry and you basically get more stuff for it. Twisters of 2026. I'm assuming that's something, reference to something that I just said. One other thing that I'm learning while streaming is whenever I watch YouTube videos or other streamers and I'm like, how are you missing such basic stuff and you seem to instantly forget what you said? How? Like, surely you have some thought of memory to yourself. Yo, you don't. It is so hard. You instantly just forget words and forget. Oh, Twisters of 2026. Oh, tongue twisters. You're right to the tongue twisters. I've moved on from the tongue twisters already. Welcome back there, Meta, by the way. Master until your year. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. I am going to keep going because I am, as I've said in the past, really enjoying the streaming stuff. I know I'm not getting exactly a ton of views or anything like that. I'm alright with it, to be honest. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm playing games that I wouldn't normally play. I'm getting way further in Satisfactory already than I got in the past, so... 7 don't use. 4. I can give you 5. 6 needs to go off somewhere over there. Yeah, getting way further in Satisfactory than I have already. Which I know isn't saying much because I really haven't got very far. But still. So, yeah. I haven't put any of you to... why is it not smelting? Because I haven't set you to iron yet. There we go, there we go, there we go, and there we go. And the other thing I noticed is I could talk less sometimes. Sometimes I just say anything just to fill the space, and I don't think that's needed. So yeah, I am learning. I will get better, or worse. God, you hope it's not going to be worse, but yeah. Hopefully I'll be getting better. If you heard that ting, it wasn't your phone, it was mine. Copy paste. Copy paste. Paste. God damn it. Paste. Past. And past. Right, so now you need... What? What are you saying? No, 40 per minute. Okay, yeah, it's going to update at some point, I assume. Are you all looking like that? No. Okay, so 40 per minute, and I'm getting 240. So what's 240 divided by 40 is 6. Okay, so I can have 6 of these running. Would we be able to do that in my head? Couldn't be bothered. How many do I have running? That's the next question. I can actually get up somewhere. Come on. Oh dear. Forgot about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I've already got 6 running. How wonderful. God damn it. You're going to be full of that as well. Oh, there's always extra... No. That one better or is the other way better? They're basically the same. Yeah, remove you. Got off the line for longer. Never mind. You're not going to be empty, are you? No. I'm also noticing that I'm not actually getting any iron ore coming through just yet. Bollocks. I've seen why. Whoops. I may have slightly mucked that one up again. That's okay. Took you long enough. Hey! I did say right at the start of all this that it was probably going to be the worst playthrough that you could see and find. Yet you stuck around. So, at this point, it's on you. Please do stick around though, it's nice having someone in the chat. I'm also actually off on Thursday, so I am going to try and do some video learning, YouTube learning on how to edit videos for YouTube. And I'm thinking I'm going to turn my 9 Souls stream into a video rather than my satisfactory stuff, because I don't know, I feel like you have to do so much stuff in satisfactory that you'll just cut out. Like all of this would be cut out because this isn't interesting unless you're live, in which case it's still probably not that interesting, but again, for some reason you're sticking about. God damn, I've done that so many times where I've connected stuff up like that and just gone, wait, why is this not? Oh god damn it. Stop it. I'll get there eventually. There we go. And salted, and it barely was a problem. Oh, Joe's going to be bad at this game. Oh, god damn it, it's a problem. Get that up there, and hopefully it hasn't reached every single one, but it definitely has, hasn't it? Climb back up the top. None on this one, that's good. None in that one, good. Bit in that one, that's going to screw it up. None in that one somehow. Bit in that one. And there's going to be a bit in that one, isn't there? I never said I was good at this game. In fact, I've lost count of the number of times I've said the literal opposite. You don't need 60 a minute, do you? You need 40. There we go. So, this is now much more efficient. As I said, I'm going to drop it so only these last two are put into the poles, the pipes, because it's 60 a minute, and I don't need that many pipes right now. Oh, 30% off of Zizzy's. Let me tell you about the last time I went to fucking Zizzy's. 70 quid it was, and I got about 4 fucking prawns and some dry-ass pasta. Like, it was shit. It was so expensive, and I was so hungry afterwards. And I was like, and how much was that? And I was just like, not ever going back to Zizzy's. So anyway, that was my Zizzy's experience. Thank you for listening on my trauma dump there. But I thought it was a fucking piss take. So I'm going to need to... How many do you need a minute? 30? Say 30. You need 15 a minute. And this is now giving me 60? Yes. Although it's being very weird about it. Now, if this is giving me 60 and there's only 30 a minute, I could just have one doing me 4, which means I probably shouldn't have deleted these, but shh. We all fuck up sometimes. Me more than you, maybe, but shh. Oh, I put that under there. What do I need to delete to be able to pick up all this stuff again? Don't need these right now, or ever. Ditto. I mean, hell, I don't really need the pipes right now either, but they're going to... I was about to say, it's going to annoy me if I have a bunch of dismantled crates on here and I just looked up at my taskbar and I'm like, oh! Oh no. Done it again. Like when I shit the bed. I don't shit the bed. That's 30. Was this one down to 50%? Don't judge me. I have said I'm bad at games. Specifically Satisfactory. Yeah. The other thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to come in with a bit more energy, because usually what I've been doing is right before the stream starts I calm myself down and then I listen to the start of my streams and I go like, I'm so fucking boring. Yeah, a bit more chipper, a bit more let's get going to start with, and maybe it won't be as fucking boring. Let's just fucking delete everything. My favourite part about Satisfactory is where you fuck up so much that you just delete your entire factory again and you're just like, great. I want to move everything into one of these over here somewhere, so let's just pop that, yeah, out middle. It doesn't matter if it's not that middle. I know that's going to be a bunch left there. Don't clip me saying I shit the bed. Ah, the very exciting part of Satisfactory, when you move storage slightly and then sit here very slowly transferring things back and forth. There we go. That was exciting. Pulse pounding even. Can you go in there without looking weird? No. I don't know why I want the factories to look neat when I'm doing what I'm doing to them. It's like, oh yeah, gotta look neat whilst I absolutely destroy what could be a pretty factory. Go. I've got something going on over here. Right, how many do you need? And let's check that I'm not seeing a 15% one first. 60 a minute. I am producing 60 a minute from all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can have 5 constructors producing how many each? 15 each. That's not too bad. That is 75. I need 72 still. Make my setup over here, didn't I? So this is a start, and 108 limestone. Quick think for a second. I might do half and half. I don't know if I need 2.2 factories producing me concrete. The fuck was that? Sorry. My PC just went ting at me, and that is not a noise I ever want my PC to make, since one of my first graphics cards actually did blow up on me. I then continued to use it for multiple years, somehow, I took it into the shop and they said, do you own a big black dog? And I went, I used to. And they were like, I can tell. And I'm like, that's not a good sign. Apparently half my GPU had blown up years prior. And I couldn't work out why my games were crashing. Can't make PCs, can you tell? Just doing tech. For an interesting video if my fucking computer dies in the middle. I won't lie, it's running hotter than I would like, but not running as hot as I've had it run before. Hold for technical issues. Yeah, it turned out that you actually have to, you know, clean PCs occasionally, and I had that for about 3 to 4 years before. I never cleaned it, I won't even lie. I think I had it about 5 years, and I took it to the shop scared that, you know, I was like, why is it dying? And they were like, because you're a twat. And I'm like, fair. It's running a bit hot. I've got a CPU running at 64, but that's not 68. Jumping up and down. That's not too hot. My fans should be working. Everything else is running at acceptable temperatures. Acceptable temperature, like I fucking know what that is. Hope my fans are working. They should be. It'll be fine, fuck it. Maybe. I can't smell it. That's what happened to my last GPU, is one day I was playing with it, I was playing, and I heard the pop, and I was like, I smell smoke! And then I shrugged my shoulders because I was in the middle of a game, and I was like, I'm sure it'll be fine. PCs are sturdy. It wasn't that fucking sturdy. Alright, if I just have 2 running instead of the 0.2 as well, then 0.2 of one of these is... One of them should be set up to 0.2. EU, that's set up to 0.2? It is 1.2. 20%. That's still 4 still beams a minute. Plus the extra 3. So I should have... is that going to be enough? 7 still beams a minute? Versatile frames. That's really not going to be enough, is it? Right, I'm just going to have 1.5 going of these then. And that should only need... 18 plus... whatever that is. 18 plus 9. 27... And the rest for now can go into versatile steel frames until it's done. And then smart splitters, that's what I need. Once it all fills up, then I can just move on to a full-time, whatever you call it, production. Whenever I need it to. Smart splitters, I don't have them right now. Keep doinking my head. I want to get rid of all these. So useless and they're all over the place and they'll fall like a couple of fucking iron. Where are you? Oh no, they're all under here. 1 iron, so useful. I should have emptied my inventory before I started doing this. If I had known. If only I had known. $100. Delete, delete. 4, delete. I was about to say, why are you all full up? And it's like, oh yeah, because I haven't plugged anything in. Missed one. Where is it? Gonna frustrate me. There it is. 100. 100. Hello? I will find you. I haven't found it. I'm not deleting it. Ah, I see it. Ah, it's inside of the machine. Aren't you glad that I'm the person you chose to watch? This is my satisfactory speed run. We're currently about 6 hours behind the first place. Well, they are sturdy, but who knows how long it hung on to those conditions. Yeah, or hanging in those conditions. A fair few years, apparently. Like, genuinely surprisingly, a fair few years. When they told me about it, they were like, we tried to save it, but that thing was dead a while ago. And I was like, yeah, it sounds like it. I think they were just so disappointed. Because it wasn't even a really... I can't remember what it was, but I don't think it was a particularly, like, bad GPU or anything. So... it was a bit of a waste. But I did have it for a good few years before it died on me. So I didn't, you know, kill it immediately. But, yes. Clean your PCs, and if you live with a dog, clean them better. I didn't know how to. I was quite young at the time, so... shit happens, and you learn. Probably don't need that, right? Everything turns off. Surprisingly, everything didn't turn off. Uh-oh. Oh, that's all still going as well. What did I need you for? How is everything connected? Now, here's the best part. You don't actually have to find it. Yes. Fuck's sake. Thank you. Yeah, clean your PCs. That was the be-all and end-all of it. Why is my phone going off so much tonight? What does regular sex does to your brain? Thank you, news. That's what I need on my news. Most of the world's falling apart. Sex. Apple News is fucking special, man. It's been trying to convince me to break up with my girlfriend for about a year and a half now. Like, every, like, couple of weeks, it'll turn around and say, like, is your sex life shit? Or, what you should do to dump your girlfriend? And I'm just like, I don't want to. I quite like her. It's quite nice. We get along alright sometimes. Is she really marriage worthy, or should you drop her now? The fuck? Just went out on a lovely date. Or anyone starts saying it's based on my my watched videos or things like that. No, it's not. I know it's not, because she gets them as well. The exact same videos. Or exact same suggestions. I said I was going to have 1.5 of these running, so a 27. And how many is that? So you're going to give me 15, 30. Oh fuck, I'll just give him 30. That'll be easier. Yeah, fuck it, that'll work. Nice and neat, as long as you don't, you know, worry about neatness. Just gonna delete you, it's easier. I did say I wasn't going to do this, but I forgot that I said I wasn't going to do this, so I am going to do it. You need 18, so I want one of you to need 12. Look like though. 75 maybe? No, 70. Close. Is it going to be the best number? No. Give me 4 a minute. There we go. That makes sense. Oh, I found out what it was plugged into. There we go. So that should be 30 creating these. So I should be getting how many a minute? 4 and 8, right? 4 and 1.2. I haven't sorted you out. Oh no, it's not half. So 4 and 6. So I'm getting 10 a minute. That's alright. I absolutely do for now. And then the rest of you are going to need to be picked up and moved over there where my modular frames are. You deleted something wrong and somehow didn't notice. Based on age group. What did I delete? I mean, it's working. You need 60, you're getting 60, you're pumping out 15 to get me 30. You need... Was it concrete? Did I delete the concrete? No, the concrete's coming in there. I'm not going to be able to tell if you're just fucking with me now, are you? Because... That's going in there, this is going in here. You fixed it indeed, but the thing you wanted to delete is left floating. Oh, right. I wasn't done, I was talking about my sex life. It's very engaging topics. Right, so I'm going to take my steel beams, I'm going to run them over there, I'm going to grab some stuff. Do I tractor it? I think I might tractor it because I can't really be bothered. Have I unlocked the tractor? That's the next question. I haven't. Go and unlock the tractor. Whoopsie. Looked it up. Yeah, let's go and unlock the tractor. I'm just going to tractor it above because I want to. Although that's going to tractor it straight through my copper factory, which might be quite funny. I might do that. So I have a tractor running from my copper factory and I just have to go over it. I'm just going to... Where the fuck am I going? Ignore the fact that this is still not working properly. I will set it up correctly at some point. I'll do a fixing stream. Fix all the shit that Meta keeps telling me is wrong. I'll just go around and sort stuff out. Because I do actually now have enough power slugs to sort everything out. I'm not going to. Because I think it's funny that it might be messing with you. Give me the tractor. Almost need some motors. And now I'm going to need... No, I don't need 3,000 iron plates. Grab some iron plates out of here. Back. And I might need some wires as well. And yeah, I'll need some more wires. Grab you. Yeah, I keep falling. Help, I'm falling and I can't get up. Press button. The Fiskets spring cleaning. Exactly.
Milestone reached.
Tractors.
Pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Yes, and I need to figure all that out. I don't actually have any way to give them fuel right now, but that is fine. I'll just manually feed them fuel for a bit. Because I only need this going on for long enough to get... There's another fucking dismantle crate. I only need this going on for long enough to get the fucking words are hard, bruv. Bruv, in it, fam. Southeast London. I only need it for long enough to get me the whatchamacallits going. I'm very informative, aren't I? The versatile frame whatevers. You're not powered up. You are powered up. You're just plugged into nothing. Found out what it's plugged into again. There we go. That will help. Yeah, I'm just going to make a little tractor spot here. Why not? I'm missing materials. That's why not. Oh, goddamn, I have to go. I really want to get... I need to find some SAM. That's what I need. I can find SAM nodes. That'll be... when I go exploring with my jetpack, I'm desperately going to be looking for a SAM node. So that I can unlock the interdimensional storage. That was planned, straight onto the ladder. You see, you doubt me, but... God, I am a genius. As long as you don't, you know, look too closely or anything like that, I am a genius. No. I love the grappling hook. Or the zip line. That was the thing about 9 Souls when I played it. I found out I had a grappling hook and I instantly said best game. I love grappling hooks games. Makes games better. Movement is just such an important part to every game. In my opinion, anyway. Bonk. And then we need a truck station. I've also been playing Power Weld as well, and everything about that is B to build. So I'm going to keep hitting B, so you'll see my flashlight turn on and off at random occasions. Will that do? It'll be a bit in the way of my pipes, but magic words. It's temporary.
Fix-It reminds you to drive vehicles accurately through a truck station's dock area while recording a path. This ensures it will connect properly once everything is automated. The truck station can be set to load or unload, and can also refuel vehicles. Unlike some pioneers, truck stations care about saving humanity.
I'm not too fussed about saving humanity, to be honest. I imagine they did it to themselves, whatever it is. Probably created Ada. Going over here. Be much easier if I was actually up there, wouldn't it? Up. Oh. Is there any way of me actually getting back up there? This is why I want my jetpack back. Hooray. Right. How am I going around this rock? Skillfully or just fucking randomly? Randomly it is. Yeah, it's just about enough space. There you go. Yep, I was waiting to run out of stuff. I made it further than I thought I would. With a little truck. I don't have any work making concrete, do I? At any reasonable rate. Damn it! I did not think that part through. This is currently my only concrete setup, and it is really not set up very well. Finally have a use for my pipes again. Right after I got rid of them all. Yep. No. Should really just build a ladder, shouldn't I? But I'm just being lazy. Come on, get it. Yes. Jump. Yes. Jump. Nailed it. Grab 100. Should I grab 200? Or 400 even? Yeah, let's grab 400. Just in case. Yeah, I've already got to sort out this copper factory and probably sort out this because it is not going to be enough. 240, that's nice. Set up a little something simple like we did for the before you say it, no, I did notice I deleted the power pole, but I want to move the power pole as well. Totally on purpose. Set up a very nice, cheap concrete factory. I forgot I don't actually have any concrete to set up my concrete factory. I am a genius. Please tell me that's all I need for a constructor to fit. Kinda is. Once again, I'm just being lazy. Once again, it's kind of working for me. Concrete, copy, paste. Patch them all up. And then I need that to go and find something to attach to. I say the power line's too long. Yeah. That will do for now, fuck it. Temporary. It's the answer to all my life's issues. It's temporary. I need 45, so I have... so I need 6. No, the other way around. Concrete. Okay, I'm after. Oh, it's not, apparently. Looked that one up, didn't I? Never try and guess from the other side. Never works. As I say, just another very quick and dirty setup, but at some point it's gonna get better. Not sure when, not sure exactly how, but at some point I'm gonna figure this game out. Obviously had it for quite some years now. I've not quite got there. I was going to need some cables, but hey ho, I'm right next to my cable setup. Thank y'all. Why am I making a concrete factory? Oh, right, so I can drive my tractor to my frame factory so that I can make steel beams. I'm about to do the thing that I said don't do because I never get it right. But I'm pretty sure I got it right this time. No power. And there we go, I have concrete again. I need to lift it up and just put it through the middle and then fuck it off over there, but that's not going to look any good, so I'm not going to do that. I'll select the right button eventually. Oh, there we go. I'm not going to have enough space on this side, am I? Invalid placement, invalid placement, invalid placement. I am doing that. Fuck it. Is it going to look pretty? No. Is it going to look good? No. Is it going to work? Possibly not. But it's gonna be here. And at the end of the day, isn't that what matters? Not sure how I'm going to do it, but probably just don't overcomplicate it, right? Stick some merges up there. Not working, unless I will stick them on there. And then merger, merger, merger. Or at least have it on the right track. I'll get there. Eventually I'll get there, I promise. Merger, 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 merger. And then that'll do. I'll do it like that. And this should be able to run on 2, shouldn't it? Oh, I need to turn it down by 1, don't I? One of you needs to be at 30%. So 15, 60, 75, 80. Yeah, so I need a tier 2 belt running along here, which is fine. Give you tier 2 just to be safe. There we go. I have concrete again. Again, just very quick and dirty like. Just grab a splitter. Just so I have some on hand. And then I don't need all that concrete over there now anyway, do I? I don't need all those steel ingots. Or those. Thank you. Right. Go back to... What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Need to press B. See? Told you. Need my jetpack. This is all for the jetpack. Remember, Tuff, it's all for the jetpack. All for the jetpack. Might even just have it end over here. That's not very nice, is it? I'm going to have to add some here. I didn't grab any fucking concrete. Set that whole thing up to grab concrete, and I didn't grab the fucking concrete. Sorry, YouTube. No, I'm not supposed to swear, but you can't demonetize me. The only view on my channel is me. Try to watch back to work out how to stream better. There we go. That will get me at least somewhere, I should hope. Just to fill out the last little bit. Yeah, so if I bring the steel things over here. Steel things? What are they called? Steel beams over here. I can then bring the But I want this. I want it to be. Yeah, I feel like here will do. So I could bring the beams over here, build a little, just something here just to put them together. And then I'll just build a belt over there. Just to get it done. And I might even build a belt from... I don't really need to, because I can probably finish what's it there. I'm going to need the concrete to go for a bit longer, so I might as well just grab this for now. Ow. Oh, it didn't hurt. Does all that make sense? I know I'm sort of speaking in my own brain. Hopefully it makes some sense. That should get me all the smart plates I need at the very least, and then I just need to get 1,000 of the frames and then 100 of the wires, and that shouldn't take any time at all. In some dimension not known to many, it might make some sense. Fair. What I was trying to say, get a tractor to go over there, to over this area, unload, grab the frames, conveyor belt them down over here, because that's not far in comparison, and then I can either make a second truck to come over here, but that seems a bit pointless, so I think I might just again belt it back over here and load it into the space elevator that way, and this should definitely be 1,000 parts. And I'm sitting here because I need a little sip of water. Yep, there we go. 1,000 smart plates. Just as needed. And I was taking my sweet time about explaining it because I needed the concrete to show up. And that's going to take just a little bit. Just enough concrete to finish it off. Build a truck factory or truck receiver on the other side. Fill both sides up with fuel. So that it runs for long enough to get me my 1,000. More. I need more. They should be filling up there, I think. Because I'm making way more concrete than I need, so these should have filled up a little bit as well. Mayhaps. A little bit, not much. How many do you need? 36 a minute. You're still not getting that? I feel like you should be, but I suppose I am taking half of it into my little concrete bin over there, aren't I? Enough to build this? Yes, I do. Basically, I'm going to get the versatile frames, I think they're called, set up today. That is a definite. I just feel like I need to bulk this up a little bit, otherwise I'm definitely driving the truck off the edge. There we go. Jesus, why are you being so... Why are you being so difficult, Jesus? Come on. Work with me here. And then a little truck factory over here. I suppose I can just bonk it here, can't I? That'll do. And then, as I say, make an assembler or two here. I don't want a merger, I want a splitter. And then splitter there. Same deal as before. And the magic words, it's temporary. A Mark III belt between Mark IIs, why not? And I just have to work out how to actually get it from up there down to here. And I think the answer is just It's temporary, so it doesn't matter if it looks like that. Okay. We still need it to not look that bad. What the fuck is going on there? Anyway, it's going to look bad. But hey, it's only temporary. And then... yeah, I'm making way more than 2. I don't know I'm going to be quite making 30. I should be, actually, shouldn't I? And we want you coming out here, hopping in there. You, why not? I need to be able to fuel this up, so I'll go and grab some of my hard fuel down there. But whilst I'm doing... oh no, I need... about to say, but I might as well do my tractor ride first. Can't really do that without any fuel.
Tractors can use any type of fuel and have a self-driving feature, much like Pioneers, only more reliable. While driving, you can record a path to automate vehicle resource transportation. Unlike early self-driving vehicles, tractors will not spy on you. Your employee data is already fully subject to other means of surveillance.
Good to know, Ada. Actually, on, I have no idea. Could be. Still pointless doing it like that, isn't it? Because it's just... there we go. And then if I hit... go like here... I don't remember the actual thing. It's, so if I hit Q and then start recording. I didn't tell it whether it needs to pick up or drop off, but that's fine. Casual little calm drive. I can't read your message, it's too far away, but... oh, you think I could have managed on the flat ground? That's probably true. Didn't do that. But you're right, I probably could have done. I didn't plug it in. Hopefully that works anyway. We'll find out if that works. Yes, I probably could have managed on the flat ground with the ramps, but I built a little highway, so... is that going to work? Just casually. There we go. Perfect. Let's load path. There is no paths to load. Save path. And then that's just going to be VF first. And then we can say load path. Load. Enable autopilot. And then we just get out. We just get out. There we go. And this can be a... how do I tell it to load? Or... there we go. Load, and then the other one is... I don't know if that's going to actually start going at any point. We'll find out. Aha! I hear you. See, I am a genius. I'm just a very... I left it on load. It needs to be unload. A very, very stable genius. Who also forgot to actually set up the going in part of his everything. That was a genius, no, that was smart. They're very different things, apparently. I mean, they obviously mean the exact same thing, but don't question it. It's all good. There we go. 3 of these. Each of these should be producing how many? 15. So that's 45. So it won't actually do quite enough. How long is the wait here? 7 point. That's probably fine, right? Bring it down to 5. No power. That would help. Don't worry, it's temporary. Yeah, that looks about right. Just reverse away. I mean, realistically, I could have built a belt along here in, like, less time than it took for the concrete to be made. But I did sort of like the idea that this was where I was going to build my copper factory, so I'm going to have to build over the tractor, because I think that would be funny. And this is still on load as well, isn't it? So it's not actually going to do anything. Unload. There we go. These aren't plugged in either. I think I'm funny. And that's all that counts. Temporary little... What do you mean it's too steep? It's absolutely fine, sharp. Don't worry about it. So much effort to try and make it look nice and neat, and I just go back halfway anyway. Just this along the ground. I must be awful to watch. Why are you still here? I'm sorted now. Just need to sort out that copper factory for automated wires, and I'm just... This is how I this is how I deal with things like this. It's done. I don't have to look at it anymore. It's absolutely fine. I've got a nice little tractor driving back and forth. It's probably going to work. We'll know in a minute when that 1000 has a 1 next to it as it creates its first anything. Yeah, no, it's probably awful. But hey-ho. Time to start a proper... Yeah, where did my mouse go? A proper copper factory. Somehow. I haven't actually thought all the details through just yet. Or what I'm actually making. So let's do that now. I'm just going to delete all that. Again, it's gone. It doesn't have to be my problem anymore. Was Soul nice on Saturday? It was actually, yeah, I really enjoyed it. 9 Souls. I didn't get that far in, but I did definitely get a few short-worthy moments. At one point, actually a few points, the game glitched out in slightly funny ways. And then at one point I did, much like you're seeing here with Satisfactory, at one point I decided that I'm going to stop trying to fight a boss because I clearly was not the correct level for it. I then proceeded to fight about 5 more times, dying in 1 or 2 hits. Clearly an area where I wasn't supposed to be going to yet. And I was like, yeah, but what if I tried again? Didn't end well for my little cat man. Oh, and I cannot speak Japanese. I mean, that was already obvious, but the fact that every single name of an organization or a person or a place was clearly Japanese inspired, and I do not think I got a single one right. But you know, hopefully I didn't offend anyone. I didn't offend anyone, no one fucking watched it, but I didn't offend too many people if they were to watch it. 50 Kabla. I won't want to use all of my... I suppose I could use all of this copper ore for cables, but I don't think I want to because I got a bunch of other things I need to make. But I do also have a bunch of other copper about. So stators. Stators we need... so that's half, isn't it? So half 15 is 7.5. Yeah. 7.5 pipes. And do it like this. It'll be read, I think. Got it? Fuck it. 7.5 pipes and 40 wire. I'm pretty sure it's 1 ore for 2 wire. So, oh no, not 20 wire. 20 wire. Means it's only 10 copper ore there. And that should be... Actually, I have no idea what that's going to be. I can't remember already. It's 30 for 20. 30 for 20, and I need 7. Fuck. 0.375, is that what I'm trying to see? Yes, 0.375. And it was 30 times 0.375, so 11.25, I think. Deal. And that's probably going to be my limiting factor, but I do have 60 still. I think that is correct, but I don't know. Yeah, because that was stators 15 a minute, which was actually 7.5 a minute because I only need half for 1, and then to get... It would be... You know what would have been easier? If I just do it for, instead of per minute, do what I'm actually meant to be doing. Which, I've overcomplicated it. Sounds like something I would do. I need 3 for 1. I know, I was looking at what stats goes into this. Am I going to set this all up for... I am going to set this all up for automated wiring because I'm pretty sure it comes back bigger at a later time. It's like giving me 10,000 fucking automated wiring or it goes into something else. So I'm going to set this up as if it's just going to be an automated wire factory. And then I'll have the ability to pull off of it. That's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and pull off a factory. So it's actually a 1-to-1 for stators. And it is a 20-to-1 for cables. That's how I'm going to do it. Because you can fiddle with all the numbers afterwards. And it is a 3-for-1 for stators. So I just need 3 pipes. And 8 wires. And then that needs 2 pipes. So it's 1.5, I think that is. Yeah, 1.5. Steel. Should be 1.5 steel. Yeah, another permanent temporary factory. Exactly, you got it. See, you're getting it. Everything is permanent and temporary at the same time. Yeah, that should be fine. Only 1.5 steel per stator. That's what I'm seeing. I think that's right. And then it's 8 wires for a stator, and then that isn't 10 copper, that's 4 copper. And then 20 cables. I think it's not 20 cables though, is it? Oh, it is 20 cables. And that's 10 wires and 5 copper. Not 10, it's 40. You need double. That's 10. Pretty sure that's right. Let's double check, because otherwise I'm going to look over at the comments and you're going to be making a fucking comment about how thick I am, and you would be right and fair. Yes, it's 2 to 1. So for 20 cables I need 40 wires, and then the wires are a 1 to 2. So for 40 I need 20. I did make a mistake. There we go. So that's what I need. I only need 1.5 steel, and then 4 copper, and then 20 copper. So I need 24 copper and 1.5 steel. And now I just need to work out which one is my limiting factor on that. I've got 60 steel and I suppose 240 copper. I've got a feeling it's going to be steel. How do I work that out? What maths do I need to do to work out which one's the limiting factor there? Because I'm thick. Well, that's what I can do. How many can I make out of 1.5 steel? I've got 60 divided by 1.5. I can make 40. And then I can do 24 divided by... What did I just do? I've got 240. 240 divided by 10. It is the... So it is actually the copper that's the limiting factor after all. So I can make... No. Yes, I can make 10. 10 automated wire factories. Do I need 10 automated wire factories? 2.5 a minute. That'll give me 25 a minute, which would mean I'll be done in 4 or 5 minutes. Let's go 5 and I can save the rest of the copper. And the rest of the steel pipes can go off to make bombs or whatever somewhere eventually. Again, you always have way more pipes than you need, I find, in this, even when you set it up like I have. Oh, how did that miss? Oh, look, it is working. I've got 88 versatile steel pipes, steel beams, steel... How are you still not running at 100%? You only need 24, and I'm supposed to be producing however many I'm producing. Oh, I suppose it's because I'm filling up the copper bin over there, right? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So if I start the copper production up over here, and then I bring it up and over, then I'll have a tractor going through the middle of my factory, and I'm not even going to lie. This may be the highlight of the entire... I was going to say the entire session, but it might just be the highlight of the entire game. So if you're looking forward to more exciting stuff going on... Fuck you. No, please come back. I need more copper and iron plates. Copper, concrete, and iron plates. Oh, good. No, Instagram's buzzing me as well. Why is everything buzzing me? I'm not even on my phone that much, to be honest with you. That's probably why it always buzzes me to try and get attention. Look, it's beautiful, and it's working at 100% efficiency. Mostly because it's completely overfilled, but... I can fix that. There, now I have an easy place to get stuff for my level 3 whatchamacallums. Level 3 conveyor belts. Sorted. And it's only using up a decent amount of fuel. Yeah, this is fine. It's a very temporary solution, but that's fine because it's going to be very temporary. I instantly forgot that I needed came over here for pipe. Whatchamacallums. That'll do. Maybe a bit too well, but you know, whatever. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll just delete some of them. Even though I seem to be constantly in short supply, I'll just delete some of them anyway. 900. Achievement! Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Rock my legs. Perfect. I have a decent amount of concrete on me. I have a decent amount of plates on me. It's time to set up my automated wiring factory. And then I will be getting a jetpack by the end of this session. I know you said that was going to be a long time, but nah, I'm going to be done by the end of this session. Not like that. We can just get some smelters on the go here. Nope, I'm going to need at least another big 2. This is one tip that I learned and obviously forgot since I haven't played for a while, but always leave yourself more space. Someone said on a video that I watched, they said that you should aim to have about half of your factory be space for belts rather than what I always do, which is try and make it all nice and compact and neat, because then the second you need to add more or do anything, you're just immediately screwed. You're not bringing over very many. Oh no. This isn't going to be running at 100% for long, is it? It doesn't need to run for long. You're making me how many a minute? 5 a minute each. That's 10, so you only need you running for 10 minutes. At 100% efficiency. And you're not going to do that for very long. But that's fine. Everything is fine. Let's make this automated wire factory. Get my jetpack. Make it? Nope. So how many is 240 again divided by 30? I always forget. 8. 1. Round. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the other thing I should unlock, is actually the blueprints. Then I can just skip out on doing the same thing each and every time. Especially where I always put it so it's wrong. I never have it the right amount apart, and actually this time I don't care enough to sort it each time. Using the 60s because she's got a few too many iron plates on me this time. That should do. Double check that's a tier 3. It is. Get this going. Copper. Paste, 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 past. Power. Definitely didn't forget about power. I did. I'm sorry. Down here, conveniently. And then I just need to grab power from somewhere. Come on. Work with me here. And then merge. Merge. And a merge. And how many automated wires did I say I was going to make? I've already forgotten. I said 5, didn't I? 5 factories worth. 5 times all of that. Yeah, right? Like, actual expanding factories rather than having them, like, not impossible to expand, but it's so much harder to expand when you have to tear down the whole factory, because you don't want to tear down the whole factory, you want to leave it. Because it's like triple the work for less payoff. Damn it. But yeah. Because again, the other option is to set up your factories with prior knowledge to how many, how much copper and how much iron and how much everything you're going to be able to get into the factory before you actually start setting it up, which means you have completely inefficient factories running until you're on like tier 6 or tier 7 or whatever. But instead of building a merger here, for example, it would be better to build one out like maybe over here, or build upwards and then come along, and then you can always pipe in more copper at a later date. I might do that, but I don't think this is going to expand too much, to be honest. I could always, you know, add it up to 600, get it up to 600 copper a minute coming out, and then add all that on extra. But I don't think I need it. There's enough copper in the game, at least right now. And, you know, if I ever start running out of resources, I can always go for the age-old solution of just leaving on my PC overnight so it blows up. Just testing the heat. It's cooled down. I still don't know what pinged. Yeah, still no idea what pinged randomly in the room, but it did come from my PC, so... Oh yeah, backwards can always expand too, but then you need to leave space in the other direction. You just need to leave space in some direction, don't you? But you've got to plan that. Again, I've mentioned him before. I'm not sure if you've actually watched or heard of Kibitz. He's currently making his nuclear power factories on streams and on videos. He literally uses every nuclear node or uranium node on the map, maxes it out with power shards, transports it all over the map to make one giant nuclear power factory, and then uses... I think he maxes out all his nuclear power things, so he has maximum nuclear waste, and he maxes out everything to... Literally, he just uses every resource on the map by the time of his Let's Plays done. You're not getting that here. I will leave the desert at some point, probably, to grab other stuff. Well, I'm going to need to, aren't I? Because like things like aluminium aren't here. But, you know, I'm not doing that. I just might try and finish the game this time. Eventually. Maybe. More fresh water for me. What's the next step? I need wires and cables. So I actually need I said it's 8 Did I mess that up? I did. It's not 8 wire, it's fine, I'll still have enough. It's not 8 wire, is it? It's 8 copper for 8 wire. So I actually need 28 copper, and then that's 140, so I should still have 100 left over. So I make a year's goal of one efficient nuclear power plant, or functioning nuclear power plant. What, as in try and do it by the end of the year? It's February. I hope I'm done by December. I mean, I'm playing it twice a week for 3 hours. And I'm already on tier 5. I have no idea how much harder it gets after oil, though. I showed you my factory last stream, and I did not get past computers. So I have no idea how much harder it gets after that. Because I sort of drop in and out to give it stuff. I don't watch it religiously. So if it gets a lot harder, then sure, 1 year. But hopefully I'm done with it before then. And hopefully I'm making some videos and getting some more people in my stream by the end of the year. Because then, at that point, I might add extra streams overall, you know? Right. So I need 140. I'm just going to set up and I'm just going to waste a bunch of copper probably. Or at least 100 of it for now. Take it all out somewhere else. Yeah, that's true. Oil does start dealing with waste products. To be fair, I did figure out the waste products and stuff like that. I just got to the computers with the plastic. Everything else was taken care of. I was just trying to work out the numbers, and every time I tried to play it, I wasn't figuring out the numbers quick enough for me. Tractor going by. I wasn't figuring out. I love that. Just a little cute tractor just bumbling on by. I was not figuring out the numbers as quick as I wanted to, and then I was trying to think about the plan of where to put everything, and I overwhelmed myself, whereas I should just really just fucking start, and you can always make fixes or add, just make it ugly, and then box it all up, as you say. Right. I need all sorts of shit going on, don't I? I've got enough space here to start making some wire. So how much wire do I actually need? I need about 48 wire times... Oh no, that was right. That was 4. Because it just needs 8 wire, doesn't it? It doesn't need 8 cables. So it's 24 copper times 5. Is that right? 120. I'm taking a second. This is what I mean by I get slightly overwhelmed, because I just start fucking things up. I need 48 wire times 5. So I need 240 wire. And you get 60 wire, is it? 30 wire per 15. So I've already forgotten what the fucking number was. 240. And then 8. So I just need 8 structures. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'll just plonk them over here. Will I? Yes, I will. Nice and simple. Is that going to leave enough space? Bring it up and over. I think it is. I'm just thinking, how am I going to bring it up and over? I go for a ramp 2 here. Is that going to give you enough space to go through? It is. That's nice. The only question is, how ugly does that look? The answer is yes. I'm just doing this part for aesthetics. Like, this is not a difficult factory to put together. I just want it to look nice. That's 3, so... Here, is it? Nope, forward 1. Come on, touch tips. God damn it. Just. That is going to crash. That is definitely going to crash at some point. The question is, how much do I like it versus how practical is it? Just doing its little U-turn there. I genuinely love it. That is staying. Nothing is going to convince me otherwise. I can just plonk things up here like this. Yep, nothing is going to convince me to change that. Again, if I was making a YouTube video, it's going to be a great time to jump cut to me changing it with fucking tears in my eyes. Like, it's really impractical and shit. I mean, it is really impractical, but it's not shit, it's wonderful. Dude. Yep. It's not perfect, but as I said, it will do. Again, there's other people if you want to go and watch someone do really nice and fancy builds. This is someone aiming to beat the game at some point, maybe. Just, again, a later episode it will cut to me just violently sobbing, trying to work out why everything is going wrong. Paste, 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 and then I need to hook you up. Over here. Again, some people will care about cable placement. I just want everything to turn on. There you go, everything's turned on. How wonderful. So how many cables am I actually looking to get to turn into wires? 200, which means I just need 40 going the other way. So I just need 200 going up over there. Wonderful. Little tractor truck over there doing the Lord's work. Again, absolutely no reason for this. I just like it. Yeah, actually, I have no idea. I am going completely new into it. Sorry, for anyone listening later and can't read the chat for whatever reason, I was just asked what editing software I'm planning of using to edit my videos. Genuinely no idea. I've got 2 days off, Thursday and Friday. I don't expect to really know how to edit by the end of those 2 days, but I am hoping to at least be able to settle on an editing software, you know? Right now I didn't take media in school, I didn't do anything like that, so not the foggiest on how to do anything. I can barely make a fucking PowerPoint presentation, I won't lie. I'm good on an Excel sheet, but I have no idea how to do the rest of it. So that will be interesting. 30, 60, 90, 120. Then I need to bring some more over from here. So 120, 150, 180, and I need 20 from here. You're wondering? No, of course I don't have a plan for this either. If I split it into 3 ways, and then I can put 2 into over here somehow. Split you going 3 ways. Go. And then... okay, I'll just throw a merger there just to make sure it all works. There we go. So this can come over here with these, all of these together. Somehow, still working it out. In my head, very slowly. And those copper from that end one should be 40, is that right? That one I'm after on this one? Gonna be 20. Brain is rebooting slowly. No, it should be 40. I need 40 coming over here. Got it. No, I say over here, like I actually have a destination for them to end up. But, yeah. As I keep saying, I'll make it work. Are you joking? It's seriously not going to line up unless I bonk it over by 1 each time. How do I always manage to get it half off? Like, genuinely every... is that half off? No, that's on... that on? Oh, fuck it. Gonna find out. I prefer regular case. I just kind of want my factory all to be moving. It's quite nice when the factory, I think, is all moving along neatly. Rather than, you know, you can box it all the way, but sometimes it's nice to let it all spread out. Alright, I'll see you, Meta. Have a good one. And you have to watch the end of the VOD to see if I actually get to the jetpack. Hint, probably fucking won't, but I might. And you won't know unless you watch. But thanks for joining, and have a good night, mate. Yes. We shall continue. At least 2. Did I build 2? Yeah, fuck it, that's fine. I'm never 100% sure what I'm doing. But, you know, sometimes that's okay. Down here. Same. Oh, you've all got to at least be on the same level, right? I'm going to make something neat. I'm going to make it neat. Why have I decided that it's going to be my automated wiring factory that's neat? I don't know. Is it neat? Nope. They're not lined up. Are you lined up? Nope. Are you lined up? Nope. We try again. I think you're lined up. Yeah, you are. You're not. That one's lined up. These ones won't be unless I half click them along as usual. I will try and at some point lose that half click in the turn. A random turn somewhere. Don't know where, but I'll figure it out. That was some drama at my work today. That was fun. People just going off on each other. It's always fun when you just get to sit back and watch and not be involved. You just sit back and just sip your drink whilst watching and shit unfold. My favourite pastime. Yep, I can bring a stackable conveyor belt here. Plug that in there. This is coming together, man. Better left at the wrong time. This is coming together, Matt. This is coming together, Matt. This is coming together. Fuck. That wasn't an audio glitch. That was me just realizing I'd made that wrong, and I don't really care enough to fix it. It was coming together. And now it's still coming together. Because it's going to look much prettier now that this is on the front of it. It was always the plan. It was always the plan to put the world in your hand. Go Burnham. I think I probably shouldn't sing on stream because I'm pretty sure I have a terrible singing voice. I'm sure some delightful individual will inform me of how terrible my singing voice is at some point. Till then, I'm probably going to keep singing. Right, now I need to actually decide what the hell I'm doing with this. So I've got my copper cables that I need to turn into wires. Now I just need to make 100 wires. Now, nope, cables. 100 cables. So I need 4 set up with one on 30%. 33.333% anyway. So how am I going to feed these in? It'll be easy if I just had 4 lines, but I seem to have 5 lines. Don't ask me why. Do have an answer. I'm just not going to give it to you. I've had an idea. Is it a good idea, Tuff? Probably not, no. But I've had it, and it's happening. Can go. Oh, it's way too high. Terrible idea. It's failed right from the get-go. Gonna look so terrible. I kind of love it. I'm gonna bring you in here, and then just will it connect? I love that it looks like that. There you go, 4 lines. Why did I want it on 4 lines? I have no idea. It doesn't actually benefit me in any way, shape, or form. How many do I need for wires? Cables, even? It's 60 per. How much have I got coming out of each of these? 30, isn't it? Yeah, it's 30 per, so really I need to combine 2 Not these two, because this isn't going to work. Because this isn't 30, is it? This is... should be 20. There should be 30, 30... Oh, 20, but then it's another 30, isn't it? I suppose this one could go into the... What, have I done this actually in a way that would work if I did it slightly less stupidly? You know, I actually think I might have done it in a way that actually might slightly work if I did it less stupidly. That's impressive for me. Yeah, because I could just have them lined up here, couldn't I? Aha! I am a genius. You're going to line up with that, though. Is it going to line up, or is it not going to? It's going to overlap. So close to genius. Somewhere it went slightly wrong. Somewhere it didn't line up correctly. Straight away, wasn't it? Yeah. Hold down W and look forwards. It should be here. What about you? Are you lined up correctly? I think you might be, actually. Yeah, I feel like you're lined up correctly. This one isn't. This one should be over by a little bit. Try it again. It's so close to neat. I might as well go the whole hog and try and actually make it nice, shouldn't I? That's correct. Didn't save. If I hit R and try and make it straight, then this should... Yeah, there you go. That makes it easier. I find it so hard in this game to get everything to line up correctly. It always seems to be slightly off. But I think that's more of a me thing than the game thing. Other people I've seen play the game don't seem to have the problem. Is that going to go straight in now? It is. Wonderful. Wonderful. Everyone's happy, or at the very least I'm happy. And it is my stream. I'm going to get the last of these plugged in, and I'm going to take a very, very short break, because I need one. But very, very short. Really not going to be too long at all. I'll pop you... I'm going to put you there. You there. What do you mean you're not lined up properly? God damn it, this is the most complicated one as well. Of course, this was the one I mucked up. I knew it didn't make sense. Right. I knew something was off. I just didn't know what. Right. You're good there. Good. It's too good to be true, wasn't it? Yep, that's back. And then... No, that's still not. That's still off. Why is that still off? Is it off? Am I going crazy? Oh, that's straight, isn't it? Yeah, that's straight. Just doesn't look straight to me. Again, something about this game... I see something that looks straight, and I think, is it though? Same... Ugh, what am I doing? Same with the these guys. I always try and they always feel like they should be a bit lower to me, or a bit higher, a bit in a direction, you know. Copy, paste, paste, paste. And since you normally need 60 and I've only got 50 coming in here, that means you're the one that I need 24, is it? No, 25, is it? No, it should be... no, 10. 33.3333, as I said. That needs 20 coming in. Tuff, you fucked it up again. See, this is why I need Meta in the chat, because he would have been like, you're doing something wrong, and I would have checked my numbers and gone, oh yeah. Well, that's not straight at all. And here I was like, haha, I finally got them all straight. It's not even close to straight. Literally, as far as I can see, both in the same section, but never mind. Do it again. And we also need to think about how I've messed this up so badly. I need 4 wire creators, don't I, to make 100... I need... yeah. 20 times 5. 100. Not that thick. 30, 60, 90, 10 to give me 100. That means I need 200 wires. How many have I got coming over? 30, 60, 90, 120. That means I need 60 coming from over there, don't I? 120. No, I need 80. 120. Because up here, for whatever reason, I had it in my head that I was only getting 20, but up here I'm actually getting 30, 60. 30, 60, 20. So I'm getting my 80 from here. So whilst I'm thinking this should be... yeah, I see what I did wrong. I'm going to take a quick pause, and I'll come back and redo my maths, because clearly I've done this very wrong. I need 2 of these to go into 1, not 1 into 1. Not unless I turn them all down by half, and then... fucked if I know actually what I'll do then. Yep, I'll be back in a minute. Need to think this through. I will leave it running in the background, but I'm going to put it back to my starry screen. Then, who knows, by the time I'm back I might have close to 600 frames, and then I just need to get this up and running, and I'll be very, 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 very close to my jetpack. Anyway, as I say, be back shortly. Hello, 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 I'm back, baby. Sorry, that was a slightly longer break than intended. I had a chocolate egg and didn't realise I needed to pee. But I'm back. Back to figuring out how to sort my mess out, because obviously this has gone wrong. Yeah, I think just start again on those. Let's bring this belt back. Make it straight so I can tell if it's on the correct path. And do the same again down here. Oh, I was like, why do I seem so small? I'm still on the ramp, you pillock. So I'm hoping that this time around it feels like there's been a bit more enthusiasm to my stream, because, as I said, I did watch back my Iron Souls and was like, I'm just very, you know, subdued at the start of my other streams. I think it's because I was, as I said earlier, calming myself down before the stream start so I could not be anxious and things. But being all nice and calm before starting a stream where I'm trying to make jokes and entertain people is not going to work. Need to be a bit more amped up. So that's what I did this time. I did some tongue twisters, I hyped myself up a little bit and I started the stream, and hopefully it's flowing a little bit better. I'm going to try and watch it tomorrow. Obviously I haven't actually finished the first stream of Satisfactory yet all the way through. Actually, I think I did finish the first one, but not the second one. I do that with my head at the same time as I do that, you know, anyway. So we'll see where I get to. But yes, I'm thinking for this, it's just going to be easier to pump them all in as I normally would make a regular wire factory. Maybe even swap this around and bring them all up. Yeah, I don't like that idea. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? How? I suppose I could just stick it here, and then... Not like that either. Stick it there and then drag it back over here. No, I want it over here, because then the iron pipes are over there. I can stick the iron pipes in to make the stators somewhere. 2 levels, that would work. We've got this bit of space here, but I don't want to use it too much because I'm going to be in the way of the tractor. Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Could try and get him to go right into a one constructor each, so everything's measured up right. I could have a merger here, and then a constructor close as possible to it. Relatively close to it anyway. Really, is that straight? Nice. Gonna need to go grab some reinforced plates again. Obviously that's now getting 60. I could do that over here as well. Might actually be the worst idea to do that. Get it to line up with this one if I can. And then take this 100 and... how many is it? 80, isn't it? Yeah, 30, 60, 80. I could somehow... Oh no. There. So 80. I suppose I could power shard one, but as I've talked about in the past, I don't really like power sharding up. I usually only do that for resources, and I'd rather just spend a little bit more time getting a bit more concrete and a bit more space and things like that. This is definitely slowed down. Such is life. I did. Go get my. These are going to fill up now, and I don't need them for a while. I do believe I'll need some more later. Because I don't really need the nuts and berries on me. I'll get rid of them. Berries are better. What I really need as well is more inventory space. I think there's some ways to get it that I looked at previously, but I just didn't bother getting just yet. Some more alien space, inventory space would be nice. I read alien megafauna at the same time as I said space. But alien space, grab that, because I need it. We can take that, and it was wire, wasn't it, that I'll need more of. 1,000 though. I want to have enough space for in my inventory, unless I get rid of some stuff in here for now. And I can take it back in a second. I just want more inventory space. Random quick tangent, but heyo. I might have just took apart my copper factory to do this, so. Obviously a bunch of copper is currently going to be unused, so I could grab some and make some extra wire over here, or I'm going to need... Couldn't just move that a bit more over that way, could I, Tuff? Yeah, I think I said at the time, screw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, fifth one. Oh, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? I don't know, I talk so much shit constantly that I always forget what I'm going to say. Yeah, I'm only using 120, I think it is, of the copper, so I have an extra 120 hanging about. So I could do stuff with that, and I will eventually do things with that. But for now, it is a case of just making things work. I was so sure I was going to get to a jetpack today. I just don't think... But hopefully, I mean, I still got some time. I mean, I can go for as long as I want. Working from home tomorrow.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded.
Thank
I worked
you.
all afternoon analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations
Yes.
of alien DNA to achieve this.
Words.
We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
Yes, I need SAM ore for both of these, and once I get SAM ore, you bet your ass I'm setting up a factory right outside to try and make as much of it as I can, quickly as I can. Smart splitters would be very useful. Sorry. Let me try that one again. Smart splitters would be very useful for their overflow feature. Ha ha ha. Words. I have no idea. That probably does have some inventory space in here somewhere, so wouldn't be the worst idea, but I don't have any mycelium, and I'm not going to get any for a bit. I can get that right now. Doubt it will lead to anything useful. Oh yeah, this one, which is the worst medical inhaler.
Research shows potential for processing planetary nutrients for pioneer benefit. Nutritional inhaler research available.
I'm on 6. I could run over quickly and grab my inflated pocket dimension stuff. See, I can't be bothered to make these oscillating crystals, otherwise I'll grab an explorer to make everything a bit quicker. I think I might at some point grab or set up a small crystal oscillator factory near my quartz, because the explorer, just being able to pop one out of your pocket quite quickly, is always quite nice, I think. I'm going to grab some nuts as I run on the way to my crystal, because I Should I be doing this right now, Tuff? I mean, I'm so close to getting my shit up and running. Is that not the right way? It is the right one. All this just for 6 inventory space. Do I need 6 inventory space that badly? Not really, no. How did that miss? Where are you going? Where are you going? Close enough. Didn't even need to kill them, just wanted to. Let's get my automated wire factories up and running first, and then... well, and then I'll be closer and closer to the fucking jetpack, and then I will go exploring and doing things, and it'll be so much easier, so much faster, and I can find wherever the SAM ore is, which apparently is very difficult to find in the desert, so I'm so glad about that. And then I'll have interdimensional shit going on. Interdimensional shit. You're still working from its leftovers. Fair enough. I think I just had to go the longest way around for that. I hope I still sound alright. I've slightly changed how I'm sitting to try and be a bit more comfortable. Hopefully it still sounds good. If it doesn't, well, I'm more comfortable now, so... hopefully, if there is anyone out there listening, you can let me know if I now sound awful. No, what do you mean you're not going to go like that one did? That one went so nicely, you're being a dick about it. Because I put this in slightly the wrong space. I think I did, yes. Oh yes, I definitely did. I think last time I started off with this, didn't I? Easier to see. On the same level? Yes, it actually is. I'm going to sneeze, but I don't really want to. Maybe it'll fade. Ooh, I left all my iron plates back at the hub, didn't I? Oh well. Hopefully I won't need them. I'm sure I will, and I'm going to be running back and very annoyed at myself in a few seconds. But hey-oh. Right. Now we have this one. The question is, what the hell am I doing with this one? I mean, these are already all so spread out. It's ridiculous, but... can I fit like a whole one of these in between? I actually can. Well, I said I wanted to use more space to make it look nicer, so that's what I'm doing. How quick was that before I went, yep, I need them. Genuinely, come on, man. I'm already on 628 thingies, so that's going up nicely. Yeah, I definitely went the really long way around, didn't I? Grab, take, thank you. I'm gonna need to refill that at some point though, aren't I? Maybe just leave it off for a bit, because it's not exactly bringing across a lot of product, is it? Double check over here. If it is to shut off, I'm not just going to be wasting all my... I am going to be wasting all of them. I didn't set up a storage for it at all, did I? Is that enough room? No, no. Frustrating that I always forget the basic shit, but hey ho. What are we going to do? I'm going to turn all this off for a second. Move it all back. Is it just enough space to ponk one of these down? that's fine actually. I'll get straight in there. Then I just need to a merger, say here randomly. And then I can't make it work for some. Why won't you just work for me? Bit of height on it. There's close enough that it will do. Oh, that looks pretty right. This is just so if I run out of fuel, which I'm getting relatively close to. There should be about 40 on the other end as well by the looks of it. The tractor will run out of fuel and die somewhere along here. I will then be able to let this stock up a little bit rather than just stopping at 200, 200 and 200 plus however much is on the belt. I will obviously be able to have all of these filled with 200s. So, you know, a good bit of potential. Still. Anyway, back to my automated wireframe factory that I'm obviously trying not to complete at this point, I think. It's fine-ish. This is just so spread out, though. I don't know if I like it. Especially since all the wires are going to the same goddamn place. It's not like they now need to shoot off into different places. It doesn't even need to use the ramps. What are the other options? Now that I've set this all up, let's think about other options. I don't like this. I suppose the other options is what I did before, where I bring it down and around like that, and I pull them all along over here. I actually pull them all along this way, and then I could feed into just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's only 5. Yeah, just feed into 5. Structures. That's what I'm looking for. Have them positioned out like here. Pull them down. Meet up with the... I need to meet them up with. This is only one part of it, isn't it? Is this just for the stators? Have I just completely forgot about the other part? No. 20 cables is for the final part here. Because stators don't need cable, they just need wire. Why am I turning everything into... Did fuck it up. Okay, I now need to rethink this because I'm turning everything in copper wires, or into, yeah, wires when I do need some left as cables. Other way around. These are wires, cables are the ones with the plastic on them, even though I haven't unlocked plastic yet. Let me think for a second. I fucked it up again. I need 200 copper wires to be turned into cables. No, I haven't fucked it up. I do have this right. All these need to be wires, cables, and then this one that's yet to go anywhere is my 8 wires. Which is 40. Yes. So this is yet to go anywhere, and this just needs to go straight into the stators when I'm ready for them. Stators can happen over here. It really shouldn't be very much. I think it's just one, isn't it? There's one sator machine is 5. So I just need to take those copper wires off. Rude. Didn't even see it. My one bring these copper wires over here somehow. Then bring my pipes over here. That will make my stators. Then it needs to mix with the iron, with the wires, which can happen over here. Make my frames. So I'm okay with this now. That makes it a bit better. That's what I'll do. I just now need to figure out how to get these down into here. You need to be wires, and I only need 10 of you. 10, 20? How many are you going to make? 30, 60, 90, yeah, 10. Change. Thank you. So now I need to bring that down over here somehow without it looking ugly. It's going to be the first challenge, to be honest with you. It's either without making it look ugly or I've stopped caring and I can't decide which. How does that look? Surprisingly not absolutely terrible. And it's good, but surprisingly not actually terrible. I actually almost like that as well, because it's like finale, you know? Actual finishing moment. Cool, that'll work. Then I can mix these together and over here pump out 5 automated wire sets. Running out of concrete again. That's fine because I'm now making a lot more concrete than I was before, and at some point I will set up another limestone mine. Don't know when, but you know, I will at some point. And then if I just want 5, can I just think of a way to make that not look terrible? That being assemblers, 1, 2, 4 on each side and just 1 on the end. I don't know if I can think of a way. Yeah, that wouldn't work bad. Gonna be enough space there. No. Well, I suppose if I bring it down. I'm thinking a lot in my head, and I need to be saying the words that are in my head. I just punch myself so it's not. There we go. Just make sure I'm back to recording. Yep. Sorry, still not 100% used to the pop filter. As I was saying, I'm thinking things, but I'm not saying things. And that is not great for trying to stream. What I was trying to think was if I could have 1 there, and then 1 lined up with it, if it wants to line up for me. Apparently it doesn't. Somewhere around like there. Is that enough space? And the answer is no. And then have 1 at the end like here. Again, obviously not enough space. So I either need to extend this or think up something new. Which do I want to do? Do I want to extend it or do I want to think up something? There's so much space over here. I don't really want the automated wires being made over here. Mostly because I just don't have a super big reason for it. Oh, right. Great. Like raw world. Where is it? Here it is. Thank you. Kind of cool that this is all still running. That means I have a lot of copper sheets if I need them. I think I'm practically out of the wires and cables now, aren't I? Yep, that's going to be my last bout of them. Which is fine, there's plenty down here for a while. Yeah, there's plenty down there for a while. Time, please. I will get this done tonight, I'm absolutely certain on it now. I don't think I'm allowed to say what I was thinking based on Twitch guidelines, but anyway. I like that as much as it all filled up like this. Not as much, no. But I think I might just need it and have to tough it out. Not liking it. We need 7 pipes, don't I? Well, you're at 61%. 3%. Both need 30, right? Am I not making 60 over here? Why are you at 60%? Oh. Have the others not filled up yet? Is that the issue? You're not going to be working on it, and neither are you. You've all filled up, so it should all be fine. Oh, I see. It's doing that thing that I was talking about right at the start of the stream, where it technically does have enough iron coming in, but it's just like a pinch of a second too slow sometimes, so it basically turns off. And when a machine turns off in Satisfactory, it always takes a second to get going. So if I turn this back on, I mean, it was already constructing part of the weight, but usually it will take a little bit of time to get back on. So hopefully that should sort it out, because these numbers should be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 times 40 should be 240, and I do have 240 coming out of here, I think. Should do anyway. Double check that everything's running okay over here. 100%. And you're all filled out. Why are you all filled out? Something's not working right. You filling out? You are. What's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Hi, fuck's sake. I didn't understand why you weren't full. Well, that problem should solve itself now. Yep, the belt's already looking a lot fuller. There shouldn't be any gaps if this is working correctly. And there still is a little bit, but that's just all picking up still. Right, that's just up still. Rest of you are working. All good. Everyone's happy. You'll give me a 240 ore. Transporting 240 ore. 240. Transporting 240. Things going through cleanly. No ores getting involved at the start of the stream. Should be okay. I'm just not that happy that there's still gaps in here. Yeah, it's still turning off occasionally. Hopefully it will fill out now and won't be an issue. Double check that there's nowhere it's actually all getting caught up for whatever reason. Yeah, there's still gaps in it. Just quickly trying to scan and see what's causing the hold up. If I can't find it, I'm assuming it's just going to try and sort itself. Well, it will sort itself out eventually. You're working at 100%. Now you're working at, and everything else is working at 100%. Should have burnt through, yep, that extra coal, extra iron. And then this should be stuck on, yeah. Oh, hi there, Sarah. Alright. I'm good. I'm just trying to work out why I'm making. She said, why is there a gap there? There's occasionally a gap here. Oh, this is running 270, not 240. That's why there's an occasional gap. There. Doesn't run at 240, it runs at 270, and that is why I've got a little gap. So that shouldn't be affecting over here. It just hasn't filled out yet. 95%, and come on, where is it? 90%, yeah, it's climbing. How much power am I using? My max consumption is currently over my coal factory. That's not good. How much am I actually using on average? I am on average consuming about 600, so not 700. So I am actually quite close to running out of power. Especially when I plug all this in, goddamn. I'm gonna have to go and create another coal factory or try and get to oil very, very quickly. But it might be a coal factory job because I'm not going to be able to run an oil plant without a bit of energy. Got all the wire I need. Make one stattles over here, which really won't be very hard. I'll get in somewhere awkward like that. This is the problem. I get to this stage and I'm like, I just want the factory to be done now. So I just happily make it really awkwardly and crappily. Which is a shame, because I feel like I've done a relatively nice factory so far. Get in the way of the tractor. Does this little turn? And another bot. Wonderful. Change word, don't they? Yep, it's definitely a ban evader. Let me ban them. I'll need to look up at some point how to get rid of them, because it's very annoying. I say it every time, but I really don't want to buy views. Rather stream to no one than stream to a bunch of bots, because it's the fucking same thing, isn't it? You're basically just still streaming to no one. I've just got to work out how to get my copper from over there over here without getting in the way of the truck. No, I really did not need to make it that high, did I? If I do stay there, grab it and bring it down over here. Belt's not too well. The belt is too steep, but that's only because you're doing weird, dumb things. Up here. And I don't need you up that high, do I? And just have your it goes down a little bit, but sod it, that's fine. And you need 40 per minute. You do. Wonderful. So that's all set up absolutely perfectly correctly. No one can complain about it. Absolutely. Power pole over there, and then I just need to find somewhere to plug it in. Anywhere. Oh. Donk. Be anywhere. There we go. Bit ugly, but again, don't care. There we go, that should be enough now, because all I need is 5 a minute. And then I need to feed this into a bunch of... already did this part. A bunch of assemblers. Make me some automated wiring. And then my automated wiring factory is actually complete. And they said it couldn't be done. Who is they? Everyone? Anyone? I don't know. Only viewer left. And he's very supportive. Is that a good space? At this point, it will do. And then I just need to... How am I going to do this? Always one. Always one. That's the... Splitter. I'll be fine, won't it? I prefer that. And then I need... I'll do. Don't tell me it's not okay, isn't it? It's too steep. Not the other way around. It's too steep. Can't just be normal, can you? You can't just have a nice straight line with no issues. You got to do something like that. Saying that it's too steep. Of course it's too steep. Look at what you're doing. That's just gonna have to be defaulted then. I like my angles though, so it's a bit annoying. Yeah, I also agree that it's a bit too steep. Yep, I do not see a way of making that work nicely. Oh, come on, Turf. You do better. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that one. That one might be a bit too steep. Solution to it being too steep, make it steeper. No. Solution is like this. That even work? Absolutely not. Okay. Excuse me. I'm sure that hopefully didn't blow out anyone's eardrums. Yeah, see, this is what I was trying to think about. How do I make this part work? Bringing in something from the bottom and something in the top. You can just have spaghetti wires, but I don't like spaghetti wires. So I could always do the old faithful of just having it around the midpoint. Like so. It's still not going to work for the end one though, is it? Fortunately. Might. Doubt it, but it might. The answer could be I just move it back a bit more. Yeah, I think that would be the best answer, is to move it. Easiest and best answer, I think. Move back one or two more. Should give it the clearance it needs to do something like that. Again, is it the nicest? Not really. Is it gonna work? I really hope so. No, really not gonna work right now. Why did I think? Why did I think it was one stator per? Is one stator per one automated wire? But if I'm making, I'm only making 5. I only need 2 of these fucking things. Tough. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. I could technically double everything. I am not going to currently double everything. I'm not doing that, no. Means I can delete all of this, all of that. meta should have called me out on straight away. Do you realise you're making way more of everything? Your numbers aren't adding up. My numbers were adding up. I just forgot what my numbers meant from the start. The problem. I'm only making 5 a minute now, which is less than I wanted to do. Now that I think about it, but it will work. Ish. Maybe. Someday. It's just a plug it in job. It's got to the point where it's annoyed me and confused me enough where I'm just going to plug it in now. This is how a lot of my bigger factories end, where I'm like, right, if I do this, then this will look nice, and if I do that, it will look nice, and if I do this, it will look nice, and then by the end, I'm like, plug it in, and it might fucking work. And if it doesn't work, I don't care anymore. Then at some point, I tell myself at some point I'll come back and fix it. The trick is there. I won't be doing that, no. But I can always pretend. Yeah. When are you making 30 a minute? 30, 60, 90, yeah. Of course it's the one that connects to everything. Wrong, actually. What else would you expect? Right. Now I just need to plug everything else in. Apparently you are plugged into each other. We're plugged into each other. God, this is awful. I mean, you're still plugged into something. What did I just plug? Did I plug you two back into? Why are you telling me you're not turning on? Delete. Why are you being a dick? I haven't set the recipe on it or something, isn't it? It is. It was plugged in. Oh. Must have been plugged in, and I'm just gluing it up. Have you not got a recipe set? Is that what your problem is? Yeah, that's what your. Nope, not wire, cable. Cable. That's what your problems were, not that. How many power? Now you'll start pumping out some status for me. And you guys will start pumping out some automated wires for me. Not many, not often, but you are going to be doing it for me. Now I just need to work out how to get it in down there without being too awful, or just actually just get it in here. Yeah, as I say, I might just be in the just plug it all in and hope it works stage of my build. sure the truck doesn't hit it. I'm running. I'm just running out of equipment to do this. What's the word I'm looking for? Materials, that's it. There we go. Don't worry, it's temporary. It's my favourite phrase, I think. It's temporary. It's fine. All temporary. Everything is temporary. Even if it's not. I think it's actually especially if it's not. Right. Why are you building up so much here? Get my maths wrong again. Or is it because I already had something? I don't mind it building up in here, obviously. Quite useful to have extra. Right, so how many do you need? You need 18 and you need 12. I'm talking 30 there. How much am I getting from over here? The building up in here as well. I've obviously done this wrong. You're getting 30, getting 60 and 60, and you're producing 60 and 60. How are you building up? Surely that is the easiest maths you can possibly do. Is it just because these got filled up whilst I was fucking about with other things and went wrong? It's possible, because that is 60, you're getting 60, gives you 15, gives you 15. So I've got 30 coming into here. You need 12. It's concrete. It's not getting enough concrete still, that's why. You need 24, needs 36, so you're looking at 60 concrete. And how much am I bringing in? About. I might need to get some more concrete from somewhere. I know there's recipes like pure concrete and all that stuff. I am obviously taking half of it away there. 5 and the rest of it 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's just 240, isn't it? Really? 240 divided by 45. That's giving me 5.33, and then we can say 5.33 times 15, getting about 80. And I needed. How many did I say over there? 80? The 80 I said I needed over there? It's 36 and 24. I need 6. I need 60 up over here. I'm only sending 40 though, aren't I? Taking half of it back over here. It's worth it to have a small stockpile. Concrete. Sure, there's more limestone far away that I could always dig into as well. But, you know, it's semi-far away. This one I could turn into a, I would need to, it's impure. Semi-far away, not super far away. Anyway, it is now the waiting game and get to phase 2. So I am going to... Where am I going to? Well, my power boards haven't tripped, which is good. Let's see if these are actually... Uh-oh. I need to set up another coal power plant. And I don't really know if I want to do that today. I mean, it's quite quick. It's just getting over to where the coal is. And with the correct resources on hand. Copper sheets and another couple of miners, that sort of stuff. And it's a little distance away as well. A bit annoying. I've used all that up for the steel. So some of it's actually currently on. I'm using one of these for fuel, and one of them is for... Where's work? Edge anymore, that's good. Yeah, the longer I sit around, the more likely I am going to have a broken fuse because everything's going to go off. But unfortunately, that's another coal factory that needs to be set up. But I have a plan because I've got a pure node over there producing me 120, which is giving me 8. Whatchamacallums, 8 coal power plants, which is 750. I can just run over there and grab low on ammo. Yeah, that's annoying. Well, I was pretty close to just being able to chill until that all went up. Also, blueprints would be nice. Added power would. That's the batteries would be helping me. Yeah, hypertubes are nice, but not super necessary. What else? Motors is something I'm going to make quite soon. A motor factory set up. Got pretty much else set up, don't I? Do I make motors? Out of curiosity. Eotar. I might make the motor factory somewhere else. But that somewhere else would need... Unless I can find the hard drive for iron pipes. It would need coal. But I could go and make it on the beach, or I could try and move a little further away before scanning again for some coal. Then up a motor factory somewhere in the distance. Sure, it's not too far. Somewhere over there, probably have some coal. That is just not quite as close as the coal over here. Anyway, I need to go get some copper sheets, and then I can't remember what I need for everything. Production, I think it's under. I need 2 of those. Yeah, I need more reinforced iron plates and motors, motor rotors. I mean, 8 of these. So I need a lot more rotors. It's fine because I have a lot more rotors. And then everything else I should be able to, basic stuff like cables and things like that. Everything else should be okay on. But yes, I need to get that sorted out quickly because otherwise everything is going to go down. Definitely going to need more. That should be enough reinforced iron plates. I need more steel on. I'm only 240 being moved yet. 5, but no, get it. Sorry, thinking in my head. What I was trying to think was if I'm moving them at 240, I can't use reinforced iron plates to move them along because I will run out probably before I get all the I'll run out before I get all the coal to where I need it to and still be able to make it. But also the bigger issue in my opinion will be that I'd have to split it up quite early. I only take 120 instead of 140. I'm sure that almost made sense. Almost. Found my coal factory, my coal power plant. is a problem with some of the alternative specs. Usually they use slightly less resources to give you slightly more. So in this case, it uses less iron and less coal to make more steel. The only issue with that is it requires not quite double, but close enough to double that it doesn't make much of a difference. Of machines. If you're doubling up the machines, you're near doubling up the power depending on the machine. Oh yeah, I think that made sense. Again, I'm going to try and listen back to my streams a bit more. I'll listen back to that. Maybe not tomorrow, but at some point, and just be like, oh yeah, no, I don't make any fucking sense. You're only an MK1, I need you to be an MK2. Why is this also not moving? Still not the one, I need you to be an MK2. Yeah, black powder I need, I suppose. Yeah, that's a bunch of black powder. I need iron pipes to turn them into bombs, and iron pipes... Well, sorry, not iron, steel pipes and fire. More effort than I'm willing to bring in right now. Yeah, so these all need to be level 3 pipe. Belts, even. This is the other benefit, is I can just replace the existing infrastructure rather than create all new infrastructure. What the fuck am I trying to say? Infrastructure in a weird way, I think. That's going to be a problem, that little rock there. Be enough of a problem that I think... Do that. Fortunately, I'm on a little bit of a ticking time bomb. The bomb being my fuses will blow up. Come on. Run and slide and jump and frolic. Which am I? 18th century child. Let us go and frolic. Rename my streams. It's not tough plays, it's I've talked shit for a bit. For some reason you've all showed up for it. Yeah, that looks fine. Climb up, make sure it's the right way. 1, 2. No. 3, 4, 5, 6. How have I miscounted? How did I miscount? Did they go off? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Did miscount. I'm just slightly thick, apparently. Go where you're meant to, please. Thank ya. Extractor 1 on you. 1. Yes, it is. Shut up. You and 1. 1. 4. And 1 right in the middle of these two. There you go. It's a very useful trick is if I said this last time I was building a coal power plant, but unfortunately the level 1 pipes that you start off with, obviously, let's level 1 do not have enough space in them, volume, to quite difficult, man, and that is not in the middle. They've only got 300 volume, and effectively to make this setup work you need 360, I think it is, or something like that. So because water is different than solids, obviously, God, I don't know how that works. I know how I'm going to make it work. It's just going to be ugly. If you plug one in the middle, it can't just go one way, it can go all the ways. Are you not just being not... I didn't pick up. Okay. One, it would be helpful if you just went in like you should. Stop being so weird about it. That is literally on point, but you just won't work. And two, I need to go back and get some proper sheets. I always forget something around here to be worth trying to dig it up and make it back. Really annoying. My bad. My bad. Can I go straight up there? I can. Yeah, it's more zipline fun, I suppose. Yeah, I do like my zipline. I don't think I'm going to send the space elevator off today. I think I could if I waited around a while, but I think I'd rather... Would I rather start off next episode with creating the space elevator, or would I rather start off next episode with a jetpack? Because then that can make, from the get-go, the next episode, the Explorer episode. Try and find that Sam node ore. I really need silly me. Did say I wanted to get the jetpack done in this episode. I did say that's what I wanted to do. So as you can probably tell, my energy has now slightly dropped. It is a break there. Bit of a longer break than intended, but not the longest in the world. So it is 10:30. Not that old, so that I'm needing to go to bed, or that young. But, you know, energy is dropping. And I might just do what I did before, where I will go and sort myself out after stream. Not sure if that sounds oddly sexual or not. So, you know, what I need to sort out before I call it a night. And then I can just let Satisfactory run in the background to finish off those 14 things. Though, actually, 14 wires. At this point, I've got a feeling I'm not even really going to have to wait at all. Why are you being so weird about this? It is a perfectly normal fucking section to go into. Thank you. Just you don't want to be nice. Just you don't want to play ball. Will you play ball now? Why though? Why do you hate me? Absolutely no reason for you to be like this, but whatever. I will just make you work. It's that... Hello? Please, game. That is... slightly taking the piss. Is it because I'm underwater now? Are you like ever so slightly higher off the ground for some reason? Genuinely you are. You're like a touch higher off the ground. I don't know how I spotted that. But whatever. As are you, apparently. I'm guessing I'm going to have to do it for all of it. So I did that. For some reason, you're going to be ever so slightly higher off the ground. And a dick about it, so... I think I have seen that glitch happen to other people before. Other streamers or YouTubers. Bit annoying. Will you behave? Why are you doing this to me? Please. 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 There is no way I can make this any easier for you. Please go in the fucking hole. I am starting to get a touch frustrated. Why though? Why? Genuinely why though? Why are you like this? Will you go in? Why are you all like this suddenly? Will this now go in? Why are you like this? What is happening? That's not going to work though is the problem. Because, you know, okay. The game's tired too. That's what I'm deciding. The game's getting tired too. Annoyingly, these will now fill up last because that little ridge there, that will be enough to not mess up this operation, but it is going to make this operation take longer now. But it is what it is, and as I said, I'm getting kind of tired, so I can live with it. Hopefully you guys can live with it too when things clip through other things. Just not going to look at this coal factory ever again. Yeah, I think I'd rather start off next stream with opening or sending off the space elevator, because it will give me, well, it might even give me a catchy title, you know. Finally completing tier 2 or whatever it is. Yeah, finally completing phase 2 of the space elevator, and I'll just press it straight away. Is it clickbaity? Yes. Do I care? No. Wrong. Merger. Splitter. As I say, the only thing is I really do want that, okay. Just do that so I've actually got somewhere to run along. I do want to get that jetpack at some point. I know I said I was going to try and get it this episode, and I really did, and I probably could actually get it this episode. I don't care. That's but I don't need to do a 4-hour stream. Right. Splitter on here. And there's a dismantle crate somewhere. I hate dismantle crates. They are so annoying. Sometimes you'll dismantle things, obviously, and it just gets out of control. I think everything's plugged in over here. Now I just need to go find someone to actually plug it in. Like you, like you, but now hopefully they're all plugged in, and they just need. Oh, it says no power. No power. What? I mean no power. Did you mean no water? I understand you don't have any water. Yeah, no water. These need to start up and get going. But with that being said, that should now, in time, sort out my water, my power problems. Because we get very spiky for a while. As you can see, I should now, even when everything is running fully, have enough to cover all my production. Does look like my production consumption's dropped a little bit and it's kicking up and going down, but yeah. Once these coal power plants are up and running, which will take a little bit, might even be some coal over here that can help speed up the process. Once they're up and running, I shouldn't have power problems again until I get to oil. Yeah, I think here on. Grab this and plug it in somewhere. Give me. No. Please. Quick question, can I just remove it from the map? No. Really don't want to destroy this just to rebuild it. But I'm gonna. I don't have long to plug this back in before everything turns shits up now. Need to start pulling it out quickly, that's why I did that. Because again, this can run at 270 and it's only giving me 240, so it can get cold down here quick. Hopefully quick enough not to cause a big problem. Good, you're filled up and running, you're filled up and running. These end ones won't be for a while, but... Up to the coal I just grabbed. I swear I still had 100 coal on me. Hey ho. It appears to... Yeah, I do. I don't know why that wasn't showing up. Normally, if you have something that can go into a machine, it shows up at the top here, but it wasn't showing up. Anywho, yeah, these will take a while to fill up. But when they do, as I say, everything's working. It looks like my car has run out of fuel, but that does not matter. It achieved its goal of filling up my space elevator. So I'm going to run back to my base and put myself in front of the space elevator, and then yeah. I will start the next stream off with launching the space elevator, getting my jetpack, and either exploring, making a motor factory, or I don't know actually. I don't know. I cannot remember. Oil, I think, comes up, and I would quite like to use oil because it's just better than coal. So it does have waste products that you have to deal with. That's fine. Why are you stopping? Oh god. Never ending. Why are you stopping? What's going on? Oh, it's run 2 filling up, isn't it? Yeah. Or filling up because I still have no idea why these are filling up, to be honest. They really just shouldn't be filling up. I mean, yes, they should be filling up here. They shouldn't be filling up here. I suppose they're not really, are they? Why is everything chugging along so slowly? Something must have filled up. Ah, iron pipes. Yep. Fair enough. As I say, get out of it. Yeah, let's run out of fuel. That's fine. So, next episode's on Thursday, or next stream. And yeah, as I say, I'll be sending off my space elevator. I may even explain why I keep saying it like that, elevator. It is an in-joke, but it is an in-joke with just myself. But I'm my girlfriend. Yeah. Next time, sending off phase 2 and moving on to phase 3, which, as I say, I believe is jetpacks, oil, and a whole lot of other interesting stuff. So stay tuned. And we can see what other factories I make. And I know these don't look impressive, but shut up. I made them. I need to expand and use more resource. Make a proper epic factory at some point. Which will happen, but not today. So for now, thank you for joining me. And see ya.